All right, welcome back, everybody. Listen, kids, summer break is over, and you have just gone back to the classroom, but it's never too early to start preparing for your future career, building your strong resume. We've got Emmy Award-winning leadership coach Kathryn Janicek, who's here to share how parents and students can get ready for internships. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Everett.
Listen, let's talk about an internship, because they're really important to have.
They're super important. I mean, that's how you probably got into the business.
Yeah,
right?
I started as an intern right here.
Absolutely, and that's super important because by the time you graduate, could it be too late?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Okay, so when you are looking for an internship, what are some of the things that we should look for?
First is, if the parents are watching right now, we need to coach our students to how do you present yourself?
Right.
When we coach people in their 40s and 50s, some of them, when they get in front of the board and we're coaching them before the board meeting, they say, oh my gosh, in college, I should not have missed that one class where I needed to present.
Yeah.
Because they had the nerves then, so we need to push students in high school, junior high, elementary school. How do you present yourself so you're used to presenting in person?
Yeah.
Talking to a human being, making great eye contact.
Where do we go to find an internship? Because I think that's one of the things that a lot of students may struggle with. Where do you find an internship that can help lead you into your future career?
What do you want to be in? If you want to be in healthcare, if you want to be in a CPA, start reaching out to people on LinkedIn. Ask your parents' friends, ask your neighbors. Do you have a job that, or do you know someone who is in this industry? Because it's, you know what? If you just apply, that might not be the way. But if you know someone who can potentially introduce you to someone, it's a great way. So network.
Yeah, and back in my day, an internship didn't pay, but some of these days, internships are paying. So these are jobs as well.
Absolutely. And we like to coach people to say, treat that internship as an entry level for the job. So when you're in the internship, show up, perform, and have that growth mindset so you can turn it into a job.
Absolutely. What are some tips that you have that can help people become a top leader, especially in their profession?
And have a growth mindset. You know, we find with CEOs of Fortune 500 companies that we coach, they played a sport. They were on the school newspaper.
Okay.
They were in theater, somewhere where it's collaborative, where they're used to getting coaching.
Yeah.
Because if you're not great with getting feedback, I don't know if you're going to be really that great in that internship, right? And turn it into a job.
And then you should also make yourself memorable.
Make yourself super memorable. Sometimes in that job interview, for that internship interview, they say, tell me about yourself. You know, you're an 18-year-old, you're a 19-year-old, they get the question, tell me about yourself. And they say, I have 2 brothers, I'm from the Chicago suburbs. Well, that's not going to make yourself memorable, right?
Yeah.
So point it out. You know, my grandmother dealt with this health issue, and that's why I want to be in healthcare. Find that story. What is your why? What is your story? How are you going to be memorable to that hiring person 4 days later?
And then having a growth mindset is also key. Maybe even doing multiple internships as well?
Multiple internships would be great. It will give you the experience so you can learn how to be coached, be a great employee, and then you have a better chance of turning that into a job. So when you graduate, you already have a job.
All right, Kathryn Janicek, thank you so much for being here with us this morning, helping us to lead into our career with some great internship opportunities.